First and foremost is what we are doing. In terms of like what we did yesterday, to come with a kind of holistic report of the likelihood of what will happen in the course of the year, and having been disseminated. First of all, is knowledge, having known what is going to confront you most likely. That is one. This awareness that has been created. Now, we expect, just as the FCT has been saying, this thing can be duplicated in the states. When I have the opportunity to speak at times, I will mention that the states that are working in terms of getting prepared, taking necessary actions, visible actions, is FCT. No, taking FCT as others, that's the condition that has certain emergency management agencies. Yes, they have their own. So we expect that some of these that have been mentioned by the Mr. Florence of what the FCT is doing, that's what we expect the states to do. Sometime last or 2 years ago, it was in the month of August that the state governor was shouting and giving instruction to a contractor to finish drainage construction in the Delta. That's not the right time to do such a thing. Such a thing should have been done sometime in November up to March to do your, remove debris, construct drainages where they do not exist. After each flooding season or rainy season, naturally you will see the flood marks on the bridges, on the trees by the river banks, telling you this is our territory. The flood is telling you, don't encroach anything. So states should be able to remove whatever structures that you will find within such perimeters of the rivers or on the road. Like I said, for the Professor Adano, one of their projects is that of erecting flood marks across vulnerable locations in Nigeria.
Just look at this. This is
whereby, whereby after each rainy season, flooding season, you will see the highest mark of the flood in such a location, which you cannot extrapolate to. It will tell you within this range, no structure should come there. Or if anything ever is coming there, it should not be a permanent structure. People should go and start building their houses to live in. So, awareness creation, deseating small canals, removing structures that are creating impediment to the free flow of flood. Like she mentioned about where you use bus culvert as a bridge. You can remove it and put proper bridge, raise the height, so that you will see some video clips whereby a vehicle, maybe even a CVU, crossing a pond of water, maybe moving water. Before you know it, he doesn't know that in the places the flood has taken over, and even 6 inches or 1 foot of moving flood can carry anything. Then you want to wade it through. Either the bridge is already submerged, will be carried away. So such bridges that are not adequate should be raised, should be removed and their height raised. I remember CCECC, that is consulting some railway lines, came to our office looking for data because they are going to pass through so many rivers, several kilometers. They are going to build the railway line. So they want to know what has been the highest flood level on these rivers over the years, maybe about 30 years, 40 years. So such we help them in the design of the bridges to know how to set, to raise the height, so that in the case of flood, no matter how much it is, it won't submerge the bridges upon which the train will pass.
Okay. All right. Thank you. So let's get your own contribution to this. How do you think the state should prepare for this flood?
Well, flooding is something you can never stop. And when we're trying to produce the comprehensive master plan for prevention, we took the positive aspects of flood as well as the negative aspects. And as I said there once, it is the only disaster that has both positive and negative. So in trying to prevent the flooding, you can harness the water for other uses.
Okay.
Now, when we had the 2022 flooding, I remember we went around the whole country, and I remember in Makurdi, somebody told me that this water from this flooding is very helpful.
Okay.
And I said, do you mind if government relocates you from here? They said they will not take it, that they must stay here. So I said, why? He said the resources are within the valley, both the water, the fish, the land, and everything. After the flood, they will come back and do their own work. So that's the positive aspect. Now, but he said to me, he said, sir, can you prevent the water coming as much as it has come in 2022? He's not saying that we should prevent water coming at all.
At all, just to reduce the flow.
Reduce it. Yes. So we have also designs for the reduction of the water, so that the balance that is left is good for them. So, in trying to do any effect of prevention, we should also look at the positive aspect of it. Now, as engineers said, lots and lots of enlightenment programs have been going on, but what do we do? How do we tell them what not to do? And we also realize that because we think we are highly educated and all these things, we don't listen to them. But when we went there, we learned a lot from the people.
Okay.
Because they have adapted sufficiently to this over years, and they know what to do. When the flood is coming, they know where to go. After the flood, they will come immediately. We went after the flood. They are already back to the environment, trying to harness the positive aspect of the flooding immediately. So we asked them, what do we do? So they tell us exactly when to plant, what to do, and all this. That the flooding is very nice, but it shouldn't be as much as, yes. So, in trying also to mitigate the effect of flooding, in the FCT, for instance, we can find environments that the flood water that is not devastating can be harnessed for use in the FCT, gardens and all these things.
Absolutely.
So we have to be very careful in trying to totally mitigate. Yes. We should also use
so that we don't shoot ourselves.
Yes.